What's going on, collective? Welcome to By This Season 4 Tarot, aka Ruth is the Truth. Anything you need to know about me is in the description box below. This is going to be a reading on the go, a no-face reading, so you're not going to see my face, you're just going to hear my voice, amongst other things, so disclaimer. So, channel message that I received for the collective is a song by Lecrae called Deep End. If you guys don't know anything about him, he is a Christian rap artist. I don't even know if he's categorized like that, but he is a Christian rap artist. But so Lecrae, Deep End is the song, and so in the song he says, I've been wrestling with the Holy Ghost. Okay? He says, I've been wrestling with the Holy Ghost. I've been trying not to go off the deep end. Give me a reason. And then in one verse he talks about not having a father. So he was never taught. He was never brought up. He was never shown. But what I got from this collective is maybe some of you are struggling with a parental relationship. Maybe your upbringing was very rough. Even though for some of you, maybe your parents were never there. Maybe your real father or your real mother was never there. Maybe you had step parents, okay? Regardless of the situation, for some of you, I feel like if you've had that parental figure even in your life, whether it was a step one or the real one, but they just never showed up for you. Because I'm getting this energy where there was someone who was a part of someone's life or in someone's life, but they didn't show up as they should have in their child's life. Now some of you are obviously could be adults. 44 is going to be significant. Some of you need to reach out to the divine. Some of you need time with the divine, okay? You need to talk to God, pray. Even if you don't have nothing to say, you just be like, God, listen to my heart. You know, I just can't find the words, when I just don't know really, like, there's so much that I want to say, but I just don't know how to put it into words. Or maybe, sometimes I just feel like, okay, prayer could be a difficult thing for those who don't really know how to. And if you are one of those people, this is all you really need to say. God, listen to my heart. I can't find the words right now to express to you, but listen to my heart. Okay, there's somebody here who is, I just feel like deeply saddened. I feel like somebody is like deeply saddened, deeply broken, and trying to find a way out of this brokenness. Trying to find a way out, trying to find a way to put it all back together and mask it and keep moving on, keep pushing forward. But that's the problem. That's the problem in a lot of collective today, where we mask it by overworking, hanging out, drinking, hanging out with people that we don't need to hang out with, just being on the run, being on the go, avoiding. We avoid our healing. We avoid dealing with ourselves, dealing with the things that are really bothering us. And oftentimes, there could be a struggle with, because maybe you don't trust nobody. Maybe you don't have people in your life where they don't really listen. Or maybe if they do listen, you may feel like you can't trust them because they're going to go run and say something, or, maybe they just tell you the same thing, or, you just don't feel like they're really a listening ear, like they really understand you. And I'm here to tell you that when you are feeling the most alone, even though you could be surrounded by a bunch of people, when you're feeling the most alone, the only person that you need to express yourself to is the divine, is God. God is your listening ear. The divine is your listening ear. when all else fails, when humanity fails you, or you feel has failed you, or you feel you are trapped in an environment where you're misunderstood, or because there could be people who have done so much wrong to others that have pushed people away because of their stubbornness, being hard-headed, being overly like emotional, or being overly problematic. Okay, they don't know how to handle you because they can't handle themselves. They didn't heal themselves. They don't know how to handle what you're experiencing or what you're going through. Some of you are breaking generational curses. You are breaking things that your parents, your family has ever yet to even touch or encounter. And maybe they did encounter, but they didn't know how to deal with it, how to cope with it. They didn't have parents who taught them how to manage their emotions, or how to, talk through their emotions, or, let's just be real. Okay, I'm trying to gain a better understanding. There's somebody here who's trying to gain a better understanding of a person. 57 is significant. 75, May 7th. Okay, could be significant. July 5th. Somebody here could have the initials of NHRE. Could be significant. 42, 24 could be significant. April, February could be significant. And so I feel like somebody is in this tunnel. It's like, you know what? When I said tunnel, I heard funnel. So funnel. It's like a funnel. Something is being funneled. What's a funnel? Is it one of those things that you, is it one of those things where you like put it in a bottle and then you pour things into the bottle? Is that what it is, a funnel? It's almost like somebody is trying to put something into something small. They're trying to put their greatness, they're trying to put their greatness into, and trying to fit it into their old self. But, someone here also feels like maybe they have lost their way. They have lost their gifts, their talents. For some, this could be karmically. The divine has stripped you from it temporarily till you learn your lesson, till you gain that wisdom, that knowledge, till you break your own patterns of destruction. I've been trying to go off on the deep end, give me a reason. Somebody's like literally on the edge. Maybe somebody here talks about suicide, okay? See, I feel like a lot of the problem is that even when there is help available, even when there is resources available, people still tend to backtrack. People still tend to stop going, or they feel like, well, what am I going to go to that for? They can't help me, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, there is help available. There is resources available, but it's the ego. It's the ego. The ego will always stop you from being your best self, from stepping into your true, authentic self. Somebody's so worried about what other people are going to think. Oh, well, if I stop doing this, and, they're going to say this about me, or, if I close my business, or, whatever the case may be. Some of you, this has to do with family. Someone's family is just real toxic, very low vibrational. This could be someone's significant other's family. Hell, maybe to both of y'all. You gotta have to put yourself where you fit in. This could be someone's children. Maybe somebody here feels like something doesn't matter. It's like, it doesn't even matter. I have nothing to lose. Like, that's what I'm hearing. Like, I have nothing to lose. I feel that someone is just in an energy of torment. Wrestling, when in that song, when he said wrestling with the Holy Ghost. This is someone fighting fighting that energy of surrender, of acceptance. Someone can't accept the truth of who they are or who they have become, or the things that they have done, or where they come from, who they come from, the mistakes they've made. Somebody can't accept it. Somebody's name could be Hector. I'm getting something about obesity. Obesity may run in someone's family. Yeah. 1255 is significant. It's almost like maybe somebody here's a hoarder. Okay, maybe somebody here's a hoarder. They have a hard time letting go of things. They have a strong attachment to things. And this could be because something in their life has been stripped from them, has been taken from them, that they love so dearly. The thought of loss, the thought of rejection or abandonment is very strong in someone's life. Maybe someone here has lost a family member. Someone's never healed from that. I'm hearing the way that they left. Okay, it's the way that they left that someone can't get over. I don't know, somebody here was struggling with addictions here, okay? Yeah. It's the way that somebody left that somebody can't get over. They can't let it go. They have never bounced back. Well, I want you to know that whoever this is, for some of you, they are holding your hand. Okay, I'm hearing sis. I'm hearing sis. Sissy, sis. I'm getting something about obligation. There's somebody here who feels like they have an obligation, or they feel obligated to defend someone, honor someone. I don't know if somebody here was like choking, okay? If somebody was like choking on something when they passed away. I get to see somebody's eyes rolling in the back of their head. I don't know if somebody here was addicted to heroin, okay? That could be for someone specific. All right. Yeah, I'm getting something about addictions here. And I'm seeing like somebody like laying on a couch or something with their arm out. Okay, so someone here was addicted to heroin, or they were shooting something up. Maybe it was meth or something like that. Okay. Let me get out of that energy collective. Yeah, somebody went off the deep end. I feel like somebody is trying to get someone's attention. You need to pay attention here, okay? You need to pay attention. You can't keep going around blaming everybody or you can't keep living with this guilt or this hurt. You need to start living your life because it's affecting everybody around you. It's affecting your relationships. I'm getting that somebody is just very angry. Somebody is just angry. They don't talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. But I feel somebody's anger. I feel how angry. It's almost like this, like I want to scream. I want to like, ah. You know, I'm getting that song by, is it Linkin Park? Numb. Okay. Something about that. So something significant. Maybe they listened to Linkin Park. Maybe that was maybe somebody here really was depressed, really felt alone. Maybe they knew because of their actions that people in their family were ashamed of them. They didn't want them around. They looked at them differently. I keep getting, it's the way that somebody left. Okay, collective. I don't know who this is for, but it's very important for someone. I'm hearing that God is using me to get to you. God is using me to get to you. I'm hearing because you don't want me to be right about something. Okay, there's somebody who doesn't want me to be right. They don't want to listen to it. They don't want to hear it. There's somebody here who may have like a J name, okay? Maybe somebody here had land or property, okay? Maybe somebody here liked to be in the woods, or maybe they had like some sort of like plantation or something like that, or I don't know. Okay, collective. So, I don't know what else. I just get that. Okay, I can just get that. I don't know if somebody here died in a car accident. Sorry if you hear my blinker. I am really craving soda right now. Maybe somebody was a heavy soda drinker. Okay? Something about that bubbly, fizzly. Somebody maybe they love soda. Okay? Or maybe they were very unhealthy. I don't know if it was like cigarettes and soda. Okay. Well, WTF. So, I'm sorry guys. Give me 1 second. That's all. Yeah. So, someone here could have the initials of WB. June could be a significant month. I don't know if somebody here likes soda and cigarettes or coffee and cigarettes, or maybe this is somebody's parent here that's a cigarette smoker and they drink coffee. Yeah. I'm getting something that's like very unhealthy way of living, way of being. I'm hearing you know nothing. That's what I'm hearing. All right, collective, this was your reading. I hope that this reading resonated with you. Obviously, this is going to be very specific for someone. Whatever someone gets the messages, it's whatever it's going to be. Thank you guys for tuning in here, and I'll talk to you guys soon.